Right then, guys. There she goes, bless her. Now then, when's the last time you saw one of these? They all rotted away, didn't they, as we all know. Now this car has been owned by the gentleman for, we've got some very important notes here, very informative notes. 35 years the gentleman's had it. That's just a starting procedure there, that for when it's both hot and cold, which is very handy, because if you just do things about right, then they work. So it's simple things, just daft things, which is fantastic notes he's put there, as far as half choke when you're cranking, as soon as she fires give a full choke, and so on and so forth. Just a few tips that are invaluable, so thank you for that. While we are here, I might as well just show you around the inside. Cosmetically inside there, she's lovely. There's all sorts of goodies in the boot as well there, with tonneau covers and bits and pieces and some extra spare parts. But inside, I don't think you could really wish for one any better. All the dash is good, no cracks in the dash as far as I can see. 137,000 miles. Quite an extensive folder, I think, from memory in the office. I'm pretty sure there was, but whatever paperwork we've got, the girls will willingly show you in the office. But she's done the miles very well, and they do tend to, don't they, a car that has just that, mainly that one driver. You know, it's when they've got multiple drivers that at times tend to dictate a little bit of wear. Now, what I've noted this morning, I didn't notice when he dropped it off, but obviously it was there, was we've sort of an air leak this morning. And she's got an air leak from that little bung just there where my finger is down there, and it looks to me, I don't know, it looks to me from what I can see, the way maybe it's just broken up on the top there, so she's leaking air there, which is obviously affecting the idle at the moment. But gentleman drove it down, and it starts and sounds well enough, but I would suggest you just address that air leak and then set the idle up accordingly, and then you should be away. So cosmetically inside, we've ticked that box. We'll have a little wander around outside. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. I'm sure Jack has photographed them, but there's your VIN number. You can pause the video and zoom in. There's your VIN numbers on the bulkhead there. Right. And there we go. I can remember my father putting one of these on contract hire. I can even remember the guy's name, Tom. Can't remember his surname. When they first come out, so that would be about 80, what would that be, 82, 83, in like a black metallic, and it was so futuristic at the time. No one quite knew what it was, and Tom used to work for a finance company that we dealt with, and he used to come round in the car fairly regularly, and yeah, what a machine it was back in the day. And it still looks a fair machine now, doesn't it? But back in the day it was yeah, no one had one. So that hopefully gives you a summary of what we've got, guys. The next step is to come down, have a look, go through the paperwork, do a few checks and see what you think.